Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Arkansas State Red Wolves taking on the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Red Wolves will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Texas State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Back to pass, it's McLeod. Using his feet to buy time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
And this is not the way they envision the opening drive going, with the 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to...
And that pass is intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And he had to go a long way to reel that ball in. He started off way on the right, crossed the entire defense, made the catch on the other side of the field. There's an example of how this offense can really attack every corner of the football field.
And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's McLeod. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The run from the shotgun. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Back to throw, it's Rayner. He finds his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an important...
And he's running in the open. Smashes through the tackle. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles.
He lofts one down the sideline. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Second down after that incompletion. To the air, it's Rayner. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. To the ground. He's got it again. Can't get him to the ground.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
To throw, it's McLeod. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now 2nd and 10. It's a draw. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy, a 50-yarder from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Trying to get to him. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's off to the races. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. UAB went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Blazers team has adopted the mantra, Let your play do the talking. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And that one's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. 1st down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cross. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
The Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to...
And he breaks into the open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Back to throw, it's Rayner. Dances away from one. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Bobcats want to move quickly.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Oh, my. Circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Moving away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Off the play fake on first down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun. Wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Rayner. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Feeling some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. He wants a big play here late. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's loose. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Setting up for the PAT, and when he gets this late, every point matters. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is just getting blown off the field right now there in Jersey, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 17 to Wisconsin. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going up top here late in the game. Pulls it in on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Coming after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. Touchdown, Texas State. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. With the catch, it's Cross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Looking for a man, it's Rayner. They're trying to get to him. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Touchdown, Arkansas State! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Arkansas State.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They'll try to pin them back with this kickoff and then have the defense put the finishing touches on a win. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air, it's McLeod. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Now, a game can't end on a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack at it with an untimed down. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. Of course, the game can't end on a defensive penalty, so we play on here with at least one more untimed down. Wants to throw on 1st down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team,